What is up? Welcome to my first video, and I'm gonna just hop straight into it. In this video, I'm gonna use a Tyranitar Ampharos deck. What the premise of this deck is to basically bombard any evolution decks like Dragapult, Charizard, anything along those lines, and to continuously de-evolve them. So we have Tyranitar, who consistently puts 2 damage counters on all basic Pokemon, and when they do try to evolve, we have Ampharos putting 4 damage counter. I've seen and tested this deck, and it has taken out multiple KOs in a single turn, getting a lot of prize cards. It has its bumps, but we're here to test it out. We have Team Rocket Energy to kind of speed up the retreat if necessary, and just to throw an energy on, because the main attack, quote unquote, is the de-evolution. Like I said, is to consistently de-evolve them and put the damage counters from these 2's abilities. And you have Reversal Energy again, just as a means of using the TMs. But in the case that we see we can't evolve, or we have somebody knocking us out early, we can just start powering this up, or even Ampharos if it comes down to it, to really just use regular attacks. I've seen decks with Ursaluna and Luxray. They didn't really work out for me. We're gonna test this out. In terms of items, we have a lot of just Pokemon finding trainers. We have Buddy Buddy, we have Nest, we have the Trolley, we even have the Night Stretcher and stuff like that, and Artisan, to really just get as many Larvitars and Pupitar's on the deck, on the bench as possible. And we have Budu, excuse me, just to really, you know what Budu does. I don't really gotta explain Budu. He's just a nuisance. And we have, in terms of supporters, we have Giovanni to trap Pokemon, Iono and Arvin, you can imagine, to help get these. And these 2 energies, just in case we find ourselves in a pickle and we need to use this for an attack. Team Rocket Energy for an attack, to be specific. So we're just gonna hop right into it. Alright, to start off the first game, we're starting with a Mew bench with Nest Ball, Rare Candy. Honestly, not the worst start. Could be a little bit better, but can't really complain considering the energies. I can't really tell what kind of deck this is. Could potentially be it's looking like to be a Gardevoir deck. So in terms of the de-evolution aspect, we should be fine. Let's see what I can pull over here. Flaffy, that's actually pretty good. Get some of them. Yep, there it is. It's a Gardevoir. I hate Gardevoir decks. Tyranitar is also not bad. So I'm just gonna get as many of these guys in as possible. What I actually do want to do is I want to get into Budu, so I can just slow him down until I get my evolutions. And I guess that's where we can end our turn. Maybe. Oh no, I have a Rare Candy. That's actually fantastic. This is a great start. So we're just gonna end the turn over here. And let's see what they decided to do. Now again, the Gardevoir deck is something that really, it's just annoying to play against. They always, the way I see it, they always just get what they need between the Drifloon and the Screen Tail and everything. Let's see what they decide to do. That is actually annoying. Wow, that is very annoying. Let's see what we get. Okay, we still get the Tyranitar, but now we don't have the Rare Candy and we don't have the Flaffy. I do have the Evolution and the Reversal Energy, so I can use that on the Budu, but it does not slow them down the way I want to. And yeah, they're just gonna get exactly what they need. I told you, they always just do. He probably has Curlia, Gardevoir. Boom, there you go. Energy, evolve that motherfucker. All right, we're gonna get through this though. Now I'm trying to think if it's more worth it to just stop him from using an item, which he only has 2 cards, so I think I'm just gonna evolve him. Yeah, I do think that's the best play, and I do want to Iono, but I don't want to give him more cards. And another thing is, I'm gonna have Pupitar this turn, so I want to have the Tyranitar ready, and hopefully I can Iono the following turn and get Ampharos as well, and then start moving from there. So we're just gonna do what we need to do. Can I see? Let me see what. Okay, I got 2 Tyranitars. I got 2 of those. Is there anything that I might be missing? Honestly, no. Nothing that's standing out to me right now. So yeah, let's just go for the Pupitar, and let's go for the Flaffy. Again, if he doesn't get Gardevoir this turn, we should be fine, so long as we get some type of Alright, Raylor is not a problem. So long as we get some type of de-evolution, anything, to be honest with you. Okay. Alright, we actually need a few cards here. We need de-evolution. We also, to be honest with you, we also need another energy. So considering that, I do want a Jack for Ampharos. But again, I need too many cards to really get this going, so I'm giving him 5 extra cards, which is huge for him. But hopefully I get what I need. Damn. So I can still get the Ampharos. And I have Arvin next in for the evolution, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. Alright, and I'm just gonna put See, he does have the Monkey Dory, which is quite annoying. So what I can do, you know, I'm just gonna retreat and start this deck. Let's see, maybe we can go on a run here. Alright, we don't have anything to pull. I think I just wasted that card, but it's alright. Let's see. Oh, I can draw an extra card. See, I didn't even think about that. Rare candy. Alright, useless. But if we get an Ultra Ball or something, we can do. But we have everything on the field. Again, we just need that de-evolution. Hopefully, I didn't bless him with 2 Gardevoirs, or even 1 Gardevoir, to be honest with you. Because if we didn't, we can just de-evolve and just start. We can start the party going. Let's see what the opponent wants to do here. I can imagine, of course, his main priority is going to be to evolve. Alright, he has a Fez. Secret box. Alright, that's kind of horrible for me. He's going to get exactly what he needs. He gets rid of those guys. He's definitely going to get a Gardevoir in his hand right now. And between that and the monkey, which I'm assuming he's going to find a way to get darkness energy as well. Considering he has... Okay, he has only 1 energy in the discard pile. That's not so bad. Alright, he got the article. What else did he get? Okay, he got energy, Iono, Artizone, and the Lucky Charm. What is that called? Bravery Charm. So he's getting more HP. So it could be worse. It could be worse. He doesn't have means of evolving. Unless he already had the Gardevoir in his hand. He didn't pull any cards that can help him evolve the Curly and the Gardevoir. So this can be huge. I just realized I still do need an energy. Which that is kind of annoying. Now I'm assuming he's just gonna put the energy in the Dory. Okay. If he can find a way to kill this Budu, that'd be great. So I can get in. Okay. So I can get in. Okay, that's great. So I wanted to get in the Fez if he killed the Budu and just draw more cards, but that's just as good, to be honest with you. Energy? No energy. Wow. Oh, no, I do have energy. Wow, I'm blind. Okay, so we can actually start getting this done. Now, hopefully, I'm hoping on a lot. I'll be honest with you. You guys here, that's the problem with this deck is there's always a lot of hopes that the other player does not get what they need, which is not always going to happen, if we're being very honest. But it's looking pretty well right now, as long as he does not evolve the Gardevoir, which, to be honest with you, he's gone through half his deck. Pretty surprising stuff. To be completely honest with you, very surprising stuff, because, again, Gardevoir decks, I mean, the old Curly was better where it could draw cards, and that would help with that, but I've seen them get their stuff consistently, so I'm going to just go and do exactly what I need. What I am going to do as well is, oh god, I don't have another Ampharos, but I'm going to put in another Larvitar. Okay, I have only 1 Pupitar left. Yeah, I'm gonna put in 1 Larvitar, so I could just have a backup just in case. I don't got Fez in there, in case he does find a way to knock me out. What do I got here? Nothing. Alright, so I'm just gonna de-evolve, and then we're gonna start the show. I'm happy that this is it's going pretty well. I really can't complain. Now, all of them are gonna take 20 extra damage, and Monkey Door can only do so much. Now, of course, as you guys can imagine, we only have 4 de-evolutions, so we're gonna have to. There's gonna have to be ways to really go around this. But if the cards are played right, if he doesn't get rare candy or anything like that, we can knock out these 2 next turn, so long as we get a de-evolution. Yep. So he evolves. They don't take that 20 from this turn, but we de-evolve and they're gonna have 80 and knock out the rolls. Hopefully I can actually show that to you. Okay, so he's pretty desperate for this Gardevoir, which obviously understandably so, but this does give me a chance for another de-evolution, which I didn't get, but I got the Arvin, which is just as good. I actually cannot complain at all right now. This is going very, very well. Let's see what's gonna go down. Raylor is not even a problem. I feel like people don't pay attention to stuff like that more. Like I've done it in the past where I would put a Shaman and they don't have Pokemon that attack the bench, and that can give them a free prize card, which obviously gets them close to victory. But he's going through a lot of his cards right now, so I don't know if he's getting unlucky. Of course, he can't evolve Lucario this turn, but almost a third of his deck. And okay, she's gone, which is, again, I'm not really too mad about that. Let's see what's going on. Now, what I can do, so actually, now what I can do is, oh no. Okay, no, I have a switch and a Giovanni. Oh, I don't want to. I might. So what I was thinking is switching him out and then Giovanniing Monkey Dory and putting him back in. But if I use Giovanni, I can't use Arvin to de-evolve, and that might put me in a scary place with these two over here. The main priority is really to not get, make sure these two don't get the play that they need. The Gardevoir doesn't come in play essentially. He's getting a Clefairy in. I'm not sure what this player is doing, to be honest with you. I'm gonna see Clefairy. Now Clefairy is pretty good. I used it in my Hydreigon deck. This is interesting. I wonder what he's doing. Alright, so he's kind of desperate right now. So he's gone. Boom. If I get a rare candy, maybe? No. Okay, that's asking for too much. Pupids are fantastic. I might just have to keep it going, to be honest with you. Give me... Of course, give me devolution. One of my devolutions is in my prize. So let me see what I would need item-wise. I mean, I have everything pretty much set, to be honest with you. It's just him not finding a way to really... Just in case. Him not finding a way to really just go against this. And I think, to be honest with you, I think, yeah, we just go straight into it. Let me see if there's anything else that we need. Of course, it's only these two, which I'm not going to do. I'm leaving this space open for the potential second Mareep. Of course, I will draw because you can never have too many cards in your hand. Yeah, no, I think this is looking great. I'm going to give an energy to the Pupitar. Again, just in case, you never know what ends up taking place. Oh, yeah, he didn't evolve the other routes, and I got the other de-evolution. That's fantastic. No, I think he's basically desperate now. I think there's not much left for him to do. He's probably going to bring in the monkey. Oh, he's going to bring in the routes. How much does Kirlia have? Kirlia has... Oh, Kirlia's insane. Oh, there goes the God of War. So now we're in a scary place for sure. Let's see what goes down. Alright. He's going for the Pupitar and not the Tyranitar. Okay, he one-shots the Tyranitar. So this does put me in a little bit of a bad place. Now, it's getting kind of worrisome. But, at the same time, I have the Ultra Ball for the Pupitar. I mean, for the Tyranitar, excuse me. And I could de-evolve. Because he's just a Ralts. He's just a Ralts, so he's going to die right away. And look, he's going to get the KO. And that's fine, actually. Actually, this is working out pretty well. I mean, I see what he's trying to do, but I think even bringing in the Clefairy, I'm not sure what this player is doing. Now, it does look kind of scary for me a little bit at first glance. Or I can just... What I can do... Oh, no, he needs 4 energy. Alright, let me see what I can get. Okay, no, it's Tyranitar. So I'm going to... Ultra Ball, get rid of the Rare Candy because I don't really need that. I'm also going to get rid of this. I'm not really feeling for any trainers or supporters right now, excuse me. I'm just going to do this. Now I'm thinking, this only works. Can I see what it does, please? No? Alright. That only works, I think, when you're behind on... boom, boom, boom. If you have more prize cards, yeah, if you're behind, which I am not right now, so that only works as 1 anyways. That's not really gonna work out for me. So I might just de-evolve here. See, no, all right, de-evolve. Confirm. I don't want to touch any energies. Get rid of him. Routes is gone, and he does not have a routes anymore to rare candy or anything like that. So, and then his team is, it's stacking up. Those damage counters are stacking up. So this is actually a great first showcase, to be completely honest with you. And hopefully it continues to go smooth. My problem is I don't have another Larvitar, so he could do something like that. If he has like counter gain and requires one less energy, it might get a little bit scary. And he doesn't have anyone else to evolve, so Ampharos is kind of just not really doing much right now. And the way this deck is set up, even if he gets a KO right now, I can't really take advantage of the reversal energy. He does have another routes. So what I'm planning to do, I should. Yeah, that's why you always gotta play ahead. What I should have done is attach the energy to Tyranitar last turn, so I can have another one. Switch him out for like Mew or something, and then retreat Mew. Oh no, Team Rocket Giovanni routes in here, bring Tyranitar back. That would have been a great play, but of course, there was no way for me to tell that they have a routes, which of course he has 9 cards. So I guess it's a back and forth discussion there. But you can never be too safe. What I do need is another Larvitar. So I am going to get that up. I only have 1 in the discard desk. So he does need a lot, really, to do anything to me, to be honest with you. My deck is getting kind of thin. And as far as I can see, not really, nobody's dying. Nobody's... Give me the Larvitar. Let me see. I have... Oh, God. I don't have Pupitar, and I got rid of the rare candy, which is fine, because, of course, I have Night Stretcher to get the Larvitar in. Now, I'm thinking, should I put the energy onto him? No. What's good is there's nobody to de-evolve right now. I did want to get the other Marie, but you know what? I'm not going to put Baru in either, because I don't want him to get, when it comes down to it, I don't want him to get a free, just a free KO between, like, if he has Scream Tail or something. Alright, so he got, you can tell I just came back. He got the Curlia, which is not the worst case scenario. Oh, I think I really messed up. Is he, how much is he doing? 100, 160, but did he use Monkey Door? He did use Monkey Door. Alright, actually I'm not in a terrible spot right now. I don't think I am. If I can, oof. No, I really messed up with that rare candy throw. I was not expecting any of that. But Drifloon does go down here, and so does Monkey Dory. Oh no, never mind. Oh no, I am cooked. If you can't tell, I just walked back. I had to step away for a second, and I'm not sure what the opponent did. So it's looking kind of rough. Oh, what? Okay. Wait, this is not looking too bad. Oh. 200. Am I missing something? Hello? Oh, I keep forgetting Clefairies for both. Ooh. Oh, I'm in a bad spot right now. I'm in a very bad spot. I'm gonna fish for... I'm not sure if I have another rare candy. Give me this, but I don't think... Oh, I do have one. Alright, so Arvin. Perfect. Give me Arvin. Give me the rare candy. Give me the evolution. Why not? I'm gonna Night Stretcher the Tyranitar right back, because I am not trying to play these games. Boom. Rare candy him. So this does actually give me 2. No. I forgot I can't KO him. Let me see what I could draw. This might be risky because I'm running low on cards and I still need 3 whole... I need 3 whole, what do you call it, prize cards to win. So I just need to get something every turn. But look, looking at it now, I'm going to get 2 KOs. These two are getting pretty low. So what I should do is start powering up. I gotta start powering up somebody to do damage, and that's looking to be Fez. to be honest with you. If this card can only be attached, if this is attached to anything else, discard the card. Okay, I thought this would be used as a regular colorless energy, which this is. So I'm gonna start powering up Fez. And then I have reversal energy as well. I am gonna need one more energy. Let me see. Okay, I forgot they're both attached over here. So I think this is the best. I think this is the best course of action right now, to be honest with you. He's gone. Drifloon is gone. It's not looking to be the worst. It's not looking to be. I got another Larvitar, which can be helpful. I do have another rare candy, which I don't know why I thought I ran out. I finally got the other Mareep that I was holding that spot for. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what he has cooking. He can't really do, unless he has a rare candy Gardevoir. I don't think he has much to do. Flip the script. Now he's just he's grasping for everything. Now of course he's gonna have to, he has to keep focusing his Adrenal Brain on himself so he doesn't die on Monkey Dory. So that does give me some leeway a little bit to but again, my reversal energies are basically useless right now, which is kind of annoying in terms of energy usage, because I guess it wouldn't work on Fez anyways. Let's see. He hasn't been able to get going, and that's the beauty of this deck, is you make sure that the opponent can't really get himself moving if you get a good start, which I got a pretty good start. I can't even complain. Even after the Ionos and everything did end up working out with the way I was drawing and the cards that I was getting. Right now he is kind of stuck. He does still one shot, what, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. He does. Hello? Hello? You know, for a first battle on the first video on the channel, that was a pretty crazy way to end it. But we'll just hop on to the next one. Alright, obviously bad start. Let's see what this guy is playing. If we're going based on his cards, he's doing a Terra, Eevee, maybe Sylveon, Flareon deck. That's the Eevee that I'd run. It's pretty good. Let's see how this can go. It's not the worst for us per se. They're not evolving twice, so that does not really completely nullify them, because they could just put an Eevee or something back on the deck. I'm sorry, an evolution back on and just attack with its full potential, unlike the Gardevoir where they needed multiple evolutions. But you never know. I'm just going based on the card sleeves. Let's see what we're working with. Let's see if I can get something. Alright, Larvitar rare candy. And I did opt to go first, which is fantastic, so I can just start doing that right away. Start putting damage on them right away. I can Nest Ball into Mareep. I'm not sure if I would even want to use Artisan, to be honest with you. I don't want to give him any type of advantage. Yeah, it is an Eevee. And Eevee can evolve on the first turn, so kind of rough. I'll be honest with you, kind of rough. But let's see what we could do here. And I have no energy either. Again, quite annoying. Next turn, depending on how they play, I might do the Artisan into Baru. Maybe we can just slow them down a little bit. Stop them from using Terra Orbs or anything. Or just straight up goes for the Sylveon. Alright, that's not okay. So I'm not going to be doing damage to him. But that's not the worst. I don't have any X's on this deck either. So I don't care about that ability, which probably would have been annoying on any other deck. Let's see what's going on. Alright, what was that? Sylveon? What was that? Oh, Eevee. That was not looking. Alright, so he's just getting his Eevees on deck. Maybe it's an Eevee box. Maybe he has just a whole bunch of them. I never seen them. Oh, this looks fun. I never seen. Oh, it might. Oh, okay. He can't attack just yet. So I actually might even have to rare candy this Larvitar if I see him powering up this Sylveon. But even he gets 2-shot though. So he is powering him up. But did it show what other? He took a Dark Energy. Which I guess, yeah, it still helps. So it's looking like to be an Eevee box considering all the different energies that they're using. This is not helping me at all. But what I can do... Okay, I can energy search, of course. Give me this. Let me see how many... Okay, I have those. I have 2 Flaffies. I have 1 of Ampharos. 2 and 2. That's great. How many devolutions do I have? I don't have one in my hand. I have 2 more, so I got 1 in there. 1 in my prize. 4 of the. Alright. So, to be honest with you, it's looking like I am just gonna straight up go for it. Start putting damage on these EVs as well. He can't one-shot me right away, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna de-evolve and see how it goes from here. Hopefully I get something pretty decent. Now the problem again is I'm already using one of my de-evolves and their basics have a lot of HP. So I can't just go based off, I can't win just based off of his ability. So depending on how quick he plays, I might be able to just, I need to sacrifice. So I need to sack somebody and then have this Larvitar just attack with the 180s. I mean, they are getting damaged at the end of the day, which is pretty good. If I can get an Iono, that'd be fantastic. Oh no. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. Let's see how we go against the Eevee box. I've never actually played against one, believe it or not. I've played against Sylveon Flareons. I played against not Espeons, just Sylveon decks mainly. I guess Sylveon is the best Eevee evolution. In TCG, and honestly, I think it's the best one. This is rough. This is rough. All right. Well, this is looking to be. This is looking to be a smoke show, to be honest with you. So if I can, nope. Huh. My best course of action is this. So I'm a Baru here. I'm gonna grab a Baru, switch out Tyranitar. And I mean, I know he only has 2 cards. I'm not really worried about the items, but I'm seeing if I could stall turns, have him get a kill, so I can actually get a reversal or the triple energy. I forget what it's called to use the demolition tackle. Now I know, of course, he has these 2 in the background, in the back. So we're grasping for straws, but we have to take the best course of action that can give us the highest chance of victory, and that's what we're gonna do. I've also thought about putting a Snorunt into this, Snorunt Frostlass, so I can just do passive damage as we go. But of course, as you can imagine, that's gonna hurt Tyranitar and Ampharos as well. Probably not the best idea for that. So there he goes. Okay. So those 2 EVs are gonna have 4 damage counters on. Oh, well, there you go. To be honest with you, I couldn't have asked for anything better at this point. That was exactly what I was asking for. Let me put this other Larvitar up there. Maybe I might Stretcher and get him. But yeah, and we get to this. If we could discard from anybody else, that would be great. But you know what? Whatever. Doesn't make a difference. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. De-evolution. Alright. That's not the worst. He needs 2 energies to do. Oh, shit. So that counts. Well, no. Now that we're even again, this counts as 1 energy. So he's only doing, I mean, 120 times 2, 240. Yeah. It's cooked. Let's see what we can do here. But these 2 do take 2 damage counters each again. So not the absolute worst position. Honestly, that was really lucky to get the triple. What's it called? The triple energy. Pretty strange that he put the EV up. I'll be honest with you. I guess, yeah, he needs a specific energy. That's the problem with the EV box, is you do need many different types of energy. I'm assuming he also has Sparkling Crystal, so he can lessen the effect. I'm sure he has many of, what's it called, the weird bowl that brings them energy. I always forget what it's called. Well, just a whole bunch of, there's a Crispin. But then, okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I assume. How is he gonna switch him out? Unless he has a switch? Well, that's interesting. Hello? Okay, heal 100 damage from each of your benched. Okay, this is very interesting, actually. He's done. He's done. So I get 2. That's the thing about the Tyranitar. Ooh, do I get a rare candy here? If I can get a rare candy here, I might be in a good position. But of course, that sets me back with my triple energy. I get another de-evolution, which I did not really need. I'm just gonna pull out a Mon to really thin out my deck so I can get better draws. And I don't have a means of switching him out either. So I think the best course of action is just gonna be to de-evolve them. Hopefully, I'm gonna put Budu up as well, so when he kills Tyranitar, I can bring in Budu and kind of stall for turns at this point. At that point, so I'm just gonna de-evolve, try to get some more damage onto them. I hope for the best, to be honest with you. This is looking a little rough, but it's not completely lost. Now, if there's a card, I guess Sylveon doesn't have. If there's a card that de-evolves and shuffles, I think that'll be too broken. That'll be way too broken. Sylveon kind of does that, but you take off all, you get rid of all the Pokemon, and it's only the benched. Yeah, he's gonna hop right back in. He's just gonna pop me, and he's just gonna use I was forgot what it's called, Moss Agate. He's using Moss again. He's gonna heal everybody anyways. So I don't know how this is gonna really work out for me. Maybe I can I guess run his deck or whatever you want to call that. Alright, energy switch. What does she do? Switch on in front of battle. Okay, that's cool. How many energies does he got? He has 3 energies. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he got DC the way. Okay, he got a little bit excited. Alright, let's see what we got. If we're being honest, it's looking a little cooked. Let's see what we got. Alright, we can go for the Mew. And unfortunately, I got a rare candy. Well, I rare candied him, so I can't Night Stretcher a Pupitar. So I am in a very ugly position right now, and this is the best that I can do. So is it just those? Is it just these 2 evolutions? I haven't seen a Sylveon before. And he doesn't really have a draw engine, and neither do I. I feel like that's the problem with this deck. There's no real draw engine with it, to be honest with you. And why is he? Is he just flexing? I think it's a flex at this point. I mean, he's gonna pop me, realistically. So, not realistically, 100%ly. Alright, I'm gonna go into the Mew only because I get the free retreat. Maybe I get something decent and I can switch into it. Nope. Alright, this is my new game plan. I'm actually gonna retreat the Mew, get him killed. I am going to put the energy on Mew, and hopefully I can charge up the Mew. Is there anything that I want? I don't think there's anything that I want. I don't think there's anything I can get yet. How many Arvins do I got? I got 3 Arvins, 2 Ionos. I'm not pulling none of that. I got so excited with that the triple energy, and got nothing after that. Absolutely nothing after that. So maybe I got too excited too soon. And unfortunately, even Team Rocket's energy doesn't work on Mew, so this is looking to be a rough spot for me. There's the Flareon. I mean, realistically though, even if everything went smoothly, having Tyranitar and Ampharos, like, the most they would have had is probably, what, 80 extra energy? 80 extra damage counters. So, I don't think it would have worked, but maybe if I devolved, the EVs would have died. I think it's hard to tell. And the way the game is going right now, it wasn't even set up for me to really take advantage of it. It's not lost though. It's 3-3. Considering they just have a bunch of, oh my god, they're just set. And if I could, there she goes. And obviously Mew gets one shot as well. So I'm gonna go. Alright, no energies. I think the best thing to do in this situation is to... Oh, fuck. I did that. Oh, my lord. I did that hoping that I could... Thinking that I could put in Mew and just retreat it out. I think the same difference. Let me bring in this Eevee. And just hope, again, we're just trying to stall at this point. If we get a rare candy, I can just bring in the Tyranitar, but again, I'm not really doing much with it. Considering it's only the 1 Eevee, and I'm sure he has some type of evolution or something. Alright, he has an energy. He has so many energy cards, this is ridiculous. And I've only seen the two EVs, the two evolutions, and I guess Sylveon if you want to count that as well. All right. Yep. All right, let's see how we start here. Same as before. I do get a lot of mulligans with this deck too, and it's like there's not really good card to actually start with. Maybe Budu, of course, but that doesn't really help. This is not the absolute worst. I forget if I'm going first or second. I'll be honest with you. If I'm going second, that's not the worst. I could. Oh well. If I'm going first, so I can skip my turn. Oh, it's one of these decks. I'm gonna attach an energy just in case he Ionos. But if it's the deck that I think it is, I'm just gonna die this turn anyways, because this draw engine, the draw engine on this type of deck, the Pecharunt Poison turn 1 kill is absolutely insane and ridiculous. But a lot of them are in fact basic Pokemon, so it could be fine. It could be fine if they don't get lucky. What's the roto stick? I think you look at the top. Supporter cards. All right. Okay, he didn't find anything. That's pretty good for me. All right. No, he's just going for them. Nothing again. Fantastic. Wow, I'm getting pretty lucky. He used Explorer's Guidance. Look at the top 6 of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Discard the other cards. Yeah, he's just fishing for that Pecharunt and maybe the capsule. I forget what it's called. He got rid of the Monkey Door. Monkey Door is actually kind of problematic, so I'm surprised he got rid of that. The Roaring Moon. Okay. So I think it's a basic Roaring Moon deck. Maybe Roaring Moon EX as well. So it's not the worst. This is not the worst matchup. I think we could play around it depending on how we pull. He's moving a lot. Let's see what we got. Alright. So I can just do it. Evolve him right away. Fez up. I can Arvin. Get myself a Buddy. Oh, actually, no. Give me a Trolley. Give me a De-Evolution. Let me see what I'm working with here. I got 2 Budus. I got the Mew. 1 more Pupitar. 3 Tyranitars. And, alright. How many De-Evolutions do I have? Wait, is that my only De-Evolution? Wow. So I have 2 total De-Evolutions. I'm just gonna, yeah. Give me Mew. Give me Budu. Give me Mareep. And give me another Larvitar. Alright. That way we thin out the deck as well. Obviously, there's nothing to de-evolve. I should have got Evolution now that I think about with Arvin, not de-evolution. So, yeah. What I'm going to do is also I'm going to get... Oh, whoops. Did not pay attention to that. So it seems that... Okay, I got... My prize set is... It's stacked. So I'm just going to evolve him. Let's see how we go from here and just start doing the passive damage. What's nice about this deck is when you do evolve that same turn with Pupitar's attack, as you can see, the ability does proc. So it puts them on a timer immediately. But they do have a decent amount of HP. And they're not really evolution cards, so Mareep is not really useful over here. But I put him down just in case there's something weird. You know, they want to add their own spin to. And it's not like I had any other options really. He's switching out. I know he does damage for every ancient card. That's pretty annoying. And I do not have any way of switching right now. So I would just switch out to Budu, to be honest with you, if I could. I got the reversal energy. I think what I have to do is throw this onto him, and I can't really take advantage of this. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm not looking for anything specific, and I guess that was a pretty bad play because now I'm giving him more cards as well. I do have another Larvitar. I have an Ultra Ball. So what I can do next turn, he's gonna knock me out, obviously. I can Ultra Ball into Tyranitar, and then just get a rare candy, evolve the Tyranitar, and we're kind of in the same position. Unfortunately, that just means that between his turn and check up for his turn, I won't get any extra damage counters off. And that means I have to wait an extra, yet another turn for the Brute Bonnet to to die. And there goes the monkey. Alright. Does he have an energy? Yep. So there, I think Baru's gone here. I think that's the right play to make. Or maybe the Fez. So I don't take advantage. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Yep, there goes the Baru. And that's what I was saying earlier about the Shaman too. It's just you have an extra card on the bench that just gives them ammo to take shots and kind of just eat at your deck. But the bright side is that does mean that I can use reversal on the Tyranitar. No, yes, if he knocks me out, yeah. So I can use the reversal on the Tyranitar and just take one mon out. I mean, I don't really have a boss's order or counter catcher to take advantage. Of course, I would get rid of the monkey, but obviously not an option at this point. So we are rough. Yeah, so we are he has to stay ahead for a little bit, but the issue is he doesn't have a two prizer that we can take advantage of. That way we can kind of even it out since he's already ahead by 2. Now I also don't think he has anybody to really one-shot because yeah, I don't think he has anybody to one-shot. At least not yet. To one-shot my Tyranitar. So I'm just gonna do this. Maybe I don't have to sacrifice cards in my hand. Okay, I got the rare candy. So I can Ampharos, but that doesn't do anything for me. I guess it gives me an extra attacker if I need it. Let me just make sure that I have an extra rare candy, which I do. Give me the evolution. Give me evolution. If I am gonna make use of one, it's gonna be that. Or honestly, I can get rid of this and I don't need evolution. I don't care what I just said. No. Oh wait, no. See, I almost fumbled. Get rid of this. Alright, I have a rare candy for him and I need a rare candy for him. What can I get rid of? I guess Team Rocket's energy for now. I do have the reversal energy for the other. For the Ampharos. So let's see what we can do here. Put him up. Oh, you see, I just fumbled immediately. I need another energy. You know, when you're thinking in the moment, it does get a little... It gets a little rough. So I'm just going to waste it on him, basically. See what I could do here. And because he's dying, obviously the effect doesn't matter. But that does put another ancient Pokemon into his discard pile, powering up the other. Alright. I mean, look, they're getting chipped at. They are really getting chipped at. And of course, he's gonna take away 30 from Brute Bonnet. Most likely put it. Okay. Well, he's definitely one-shotting now with the Roaring Moon. I think that was... I realized I messed up. I messed up by throwing away the Team Rocket's energy. Oh! Okay. Okay, so I did opt to go first. I think this is an absolutely atrocious start. Obviously I can't use Arven on first turn. It's a Yon Mega deck. That's actually pretty bad for me. It's not the worst. It's not the absolute worst because I do have the Tyranitar to really take advantage of it. But as it stands right now, I don't have any means of getting Tyranitar up. Maybe Ultra Ball. I do have the switch. So I'm just gonna Team Rocket him immediately and see how we can go from here. The reason I didn't Pokegear is because I know I want to Arven next turn anyways. So maybe that gives me a couple more turns to draw and get closer to another supporter. Let's see what's going on here. Whirlwind. Switch out. Alright. Flaffy. That's not that bad. That's not that bad actually. So what I could do here is I can Ultra Ball and evolve. Alright. I could switch over here because I gave him the energy, so Flaffy wouldn't be able to evolve him, but I can... Maybe that wasn't the right play. Let's see what we can find here. Absolutely nothing. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid with the other in the last turn. I don't really have a choice here. So give me Pupitar. Can I evolve this turn? Did I? Ooh. Oh my god, I'm throwing. I'm really throwing. I'm just gonna evolve because I already used the TM. This kind of just puts him in a weird spot, and the next turn I can, hopefully he doesn't kill the Larvitar. I could evolve into Pupitar and then just start doing the damage with Tyranitar after the evolution sets. But obviously my hand is also empty, so hopefully I get a good draw. Hopefully I get an Iono. Iono would be perfect here. This is, again, this is the problem with this deck. There's a lot of hope, and there that goes. Oof. I think that's a terrible play. I think I made a really bad play, and then he's just gonna, yep. He does have a retreat cost. Did he put in energy? He did put in energy. And I know when he goes onto the bench. Oh yeah, no. That's GG right there. Oh, I really threw with that. Because I could have evolved him, done 30 to the Yanma. How many, what's his HP looking like? What's Yanma's HP looking like? How do I check this? And he's just going to be able to switch back and forth between them and just knock me out. So I'm trying to do the math. If I did 30 to the Yanma and then plus the 20, I don't think Yanma has 50, 70. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have evolved anyways. Killed him, and I wouldn't have had. Nope, it doesn't matter. What I could do here is. Not much. I could Trolley. De-evolve. The issue is, give me Mew. I don't even have Fez. This is ridiculous. Give me him. This is everything that. This is literally the only things that I can do, to be honest with you. What I could do right now. I mean, de-evolving won't really do anything for me. I might have to get rid of the de-evolve card. And I might even just have to start powering him up. But then Mew doesn't even one-shot them, so I'm just in a bad position right now. I don't want to get rid of my de-evolve just yet. I got an energy, and I would put it on to Ampharos, but he's gone anyways. So I'm just gonna put the energy on Larvitar, and end my turn because I can't get out of here. Go out into Badu. Maybe I can get that reversal energy and start. Doing damage. See, it's these moments where Luxray is actually pretty useful, I'll be honest with you. Because you can just throw him on and just do like what 150, 160 for I think it was 1 energy. But we're here. And he's gonna power up the other guy. Now I'm seeing all these. I've never seen these decks before. Like, I've never played against them. And here they come, just absolutely obliterating me. Let's see what we could work with here. See, if we could. Oh my god. If we could. I just want to get rid of this so I get a better draw. I was even thinking about de-evolving, but I don't think that's worth it. 2 rare candies, wow. Alright. So this looks to be rough, and this is the problem with this deck. It's so inconsistent. And even when it's consistent, it's just, there's so many things that have to be, it just has to play right, and you have to run into the right type of deck. It's not just a one size fit all type of situation. And if you want to, if you want to be successful on the ladder, or what do you want to call this, a rank? No, it's a ladder. You really got to find something that's consistent no matter what you run into. Of course, you're always going to have weaknesses, but I mean, he has 8 energy, so if I can, this is actually ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. No energies, no nothing. Give me the Badu. I mean, it's not like I have a choice. Oh, and he does alright. Fantastic. Just thinning out my deck. So this is probably just another montage of just getting banged out. Pause. Boss's order, that's interesting. Oh, he's just gonna end it. Wow, very nice. Very kind of him to kind of make the pain a little faster, actually. And they're just going, that's alright, that's his last energy. Listen, if we find a way to do 240 damage, it's not all lost completely. And I don't even have the Fez, man. Oh, this is so obnoxious. Of course, I don't have anybody that can live this, but I'll put in Baru just in case. I don't know. There's the reversal. Oh man, if he only had... If he had 10 more HP, 10 more damage counters, whatever, 10 more damage on him, I actually would have just won. I literally would have just won. Oh, there he goes. Does he get... Does his ability work like that too? No. Well, there's the video. So I took 3 L's. Well, one of them was kind of a win. Or I guess it could have been a win with the routes one. But obviously, out of there, the servers or my internet, whatever it was, kind of just gave up on me. Besides that, I got what? Including that, I got 3 L's. I got the weird concede from the ancient box. So unsuccessful, I would say. My rank... My rank is tanking right now, so the next one I'll definitely do a card jump. But that's it for now. Let's just go back to the deck. Again, very inconsistent. I think it's funner on paper than it is in practice. Changes that I would personally make. There needs to be more consistent damage. If this can't get online, or even if they have a jamming tower, this deck is done. You can't de-evolve nothing with a jamming tower, or even a Frostlass. I gotta look into better ways to make the deck work. If you guys have any ideas, you could definitely let me know. I would very much appreciate it, because it is fun. It's just not good by any means. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me to do, or even improvements that I could make with this deck, or just with the channel in general. I'd really appreciate that. And have a great day.